the state of audio is loud. Anything is turn my music way down. Okay. Hello! I know nobody is there, and it's just me talking to the void. I do that every day, so hello! I haven't streamed in a year now, I think. My last stream, I think, was an Epic Mickey stream I did almost a year ago now. If not even a little bit longer. Wow, much has changed, trust. And, but I'm still a busy bee. Busy as ever. In fact, I actually just recently, if you didn't know, just got a ton of traction on Instagram and on YouTube as well. I went from 2,000 subs to 4,000 subs. I had way no idea until I looked at my trusty studio app and went, bleh? Bleh? Oh my gosh. Look at all those folks. Oops, sorry. A Prescott jump scare for you. So yeah, I have a new setup. I've done a lot of brand refreshing since my last stream. But my kind of sudden spike in attention gave me the motivation to kind of get back on here, kind of do maybe some more things, maybe just have a little bit more of a catalog of streams, maybe a little bit more variety. I know I was doing an Epic Mickey series that I never really finished. Maybe I'll finish that. I'd like to do, I really like playing The Sims, and it's actually really easy to stream, so I thought maybe playing some Sims 4 on stream would be kind of, I don't know, just something silly and fun. But then obviously it's sketching. I think I want to do more sketching. I have streams. I do some on Instagram, not a whole lot, but I have more followers there now. So I tend to do more stuff on Instagram. I tend to be most active on Instagram. But I'd like to be just even a little bit more active here. I have, a small community, and I'd like to give back because I'm super appreciative of anyone who's ever subscribed, and I'm just happy y'all are here. So anyway, productions out of the way. I'll go ahead and say I'm really sleepy, so I can't say how long this stream will be, but we'll go for as long as we can. I really needed to work on my commission, so that's my mom. Let's see, maybe I can say don't send me that. I accidentally boiled some eggs wrong, and I was texting her about it. That's why she said, "Oh no, what went wrong?" Well, I messed up the egg white, but that's okay. Eggs are eggs, I guess. So with the 0 viewers on this stream, we're just gonna jump straight into it. Actually, I have a ton of poems right now. Actually, just got one more earlier today. I forgot who it was for. Wait. So, I have a ton I'm working on right now. So, and by a ton, I mean this. I don't know if this is a ton for like a normal person, but it feels like a ton to me. So, I think it's a ton. So, but mostly because of my flash commissions that I do on Instagram, and I post about other places, but mostly on Instagram. I don't put a limit on them. I don't put a cap on them. I do them super discounted. I don't put a slot limitation on them. But in turn, that means that essentially you don't know I don't know how long it's gonna take for me to get it done. And it might be a little bit simpler, or I put it in just like a template or a format. Like I do something specific instead of like whatever commission you want. And then if you wanted a specific kind of commission from me, you could just go buy a regular commission. So I'm working on this one right now. Somebody had the hilarious idea to do this sort of like cute love kind of my little couples thing, except that they don't like each other, and I thought that was the funniest thing ever. So we are going to work on that one right now. I don't have any kind of like a chat open, but I see if somebody posted. So. I actually see that everybody's even here, so simply continue to talk to myself. Got that energy, don't worry. Let's see, I'm using one of my favorite brushes I found online. Love her. I know nobody's here, but if somebody shows up, it'll mean it's 2 out. Just let me know. So if there's any noises in the background, roommates are here. Loud and proud, but as they should. You know? Somebody once told me, one of my friends was apologizing to like someone's mom for being too loud. And she said, don't apologize. You being loud means you're having fun. And that's always stuck with me, that being loud just means you're having fun. So I usually don't fault people for being loud. It doesn't bother me. It's just, maybe if I'm trying to snooze, maybe it bothers me then, but let's see, since it's been so long since I've been on YouTube, I'll give a couple of little life updates. I no longer I worked at Disney World for a little while, as some of you may have. I worked at Disney World. I took a break from working at Disney, and now I work other theme park down there. Yes, I work at Universal. I work at Universal right now, but I just got my job back at Disney, so won't say what I do, but I do honestly about the same thing in each place, so it's only so exciting. But I'm about to go back to Disney. I actually finalize all my paperwork tomorrow, so that's cool and exciting. Oh, hello, we have some people. Hello, friends, in the chat. Hope you can hear me. I'll even turn the music down even more. I'm unsure how loud or not loud I am, but I like hearing my own music, so maybe I'm a little tone deaf when it comes to this music. Let's see. Alright. Yeah, so I am currently working at Universal and will also be returning back to Disney very, very soon. So I'll be doing both, which means I'll be uber extra busy in the coming weeks. So I have all these big dreams of, coming back and all these big projects and stuff. And I fear I might not even have the time or energy to do any of them, but it is the effort and the thought. Yes. But very excited to go back to Disney. A little nervous just because I think I'll be most insanely unimaginably busy. But, we shall see. I hope it won't be too devastating, but I imagine I will make it work. I have to. Other than that, I have big plans of getting my store back up. I'm doing these flash commissions that have been super fun and super fulfilling to do. So I'll probably be jumping around. I probably won't just be working on one piece from start to finish. With FlashCons, I'm kind of working on a bunch of stuff at once, and I also just have a low attention span. So I might just go draw something else, because there's no one here, so no one's gonna stop me. I have a huge smirk on my face, a devious little smirk on my face right now. Trust. Also, I'd have to pull up the reference picture for this, and I love whoever commissioned me this, but I'm just way too lazy to pull that up right now. I did love this idea, though. This was such a silly idea, to do them as, they kind of low-key hate each other. I'm changing. There was a request to change his expression from my sketch. Anyway, how are you guys doing? All 4,000 of you. Like I said, I usually end up streaming on Instagram, so I don't come here as often. So I haven't heard from you guys in a while. I hope we're all doing copacetic. Always bad trying to find things to talk about during the stream. Oh! Oh, here we go. Yeah, my chords have been really finicky, so I had to finagle such an odd setup. It was a whole thing. That's why it took so long to kind of set this all up. But I'm here now. But that being said, my chords are super finicky. We are making do with what we have. We'll probably definitely work on these more tomorrow. I think I do good if I can, set up at a coffee shop and, I don't know, put on a super long Iceberg Explained video and just sit there and lose my mind. Especially if it's a nice rainy day. It's been raining down here in the in ye old Florida town. I wanted to make the mistletoe all wilted because they don't like each other. Okay. I'm gonna save the rest of that when I have my reference. Still have. I tend to do them in stages. I tend to kind of like leapfrog them. So I tend to be like, okay, I color two. So then as I'm lining one, I'm coloring the other, and then as I'm lining the other one, and then I'm sketching one. So I'm kind of working on three at the same time, and I have not gotten into that groove. There's probably just no way I'm gonna be able to get all these done before the 25th. So. You know what? I got 0 people here. What if I just opened a blank canvas and started just sketching what I desired? How would we feel about that? And by we, I mean just me and only me. And I think that is great. I just think that feels great. And I'm actually very happy about the idea of that. Oh. That actually was just my little tablet. Oh, this is gonna be a draw what I want stream. The only reason I pulled this one up is so I have a hilarious thing that I do where I keep all my sketches in one canvas or one like project. So literally I have like sketches from probably anything imaginable actually. Yeah, I keep it all in one profile because I'm a freak. I'm a weirdo. Anyway, I'm just start sketching whatever the juby I want. And if anyone comes on and you have a request, you just hop on in there, you start yapping, you let me know. But I've been seeing a lot about Digital Circus lately. Maybe I'll sketch some Digital Circus stuff. Do some Epic Mickey. Kind of want to doodle. So get wrecked. Campus is my oyster. I'm gonna start with classic. Bet you couldn't even begin to guess who this is. Actually, I'm just simply not looking at any kind of a reference, so this just looks super jank. I'm not even talking. Sorry, I got logged in. I don't know how long I'll stream. I'm actually really sleepy, but I need to get my setup all done. So this helped on that account, that's for sure. I don't know why she looks like a dude, but Pomni at home, actually. It's not even Pomni from memory, this is just Pomni at home, bro. Yes, it is Pomni! Yes, you should! Then we draw Pomni together. Sorry, if I seem like I'm not responding to the chat. I can't see the chat. I have to like pull it up separately on my phone. A little bit embarrassing, but it is what it is. Yeah, I actually completely forgot what she looked like, so now I'm just now I actually am just gonna keep drawing her. I don't know, I'm just in such a like, and clowns just they hit different, you know? I don't have a favorite, but if you ask me who my favorite is, it's gonna be Pomni, so. The algorithm! The algorithm has found you! Or me. Has led me to you. Or you to me, I guess. I hope so. I hope it's a... Oh! Hold on, chat. Oh, you're back. Sorry, again, my cords. They are not my friend, bro. Crazy how the algorithm found you. The algorithm is such a lawless place. No more lore accurate Pomni. Now just Maniac Pomni. I don't even know how I got here, bro. Oof. I always love people that draw, like, their own versions of, like, the characters. Like, this just looks so cool. Like, what do you mean you just made your own character out of this already existing character? Actually, how super dope that is. I have a little collar so bad. You know, the amount of clowns I draw, I really can't draw clown colors. Yes. I know she has these things. These are actually my favorite ever. Cursed Pomni from memory room. I really wonder what Glitch Productions is gonna do when this is over. Like, this has kind of been like the thing for them. This has been like the thing that really like, you know, like made them, I mean, essentially made them famous. I mean, they had a following, but now they have a cult following, and now they're, I feel like once you've reached meme status, you know, that means something. And I don't think they should milk it more than they either ever planned on or more than they should or whatever. But I think it would be a shame if they just were like, well, guess it's over. Maybe almost like a second show where like it's like the same concept, but it's like different characters. I don't know. Sort of like building on the universe, but it's not milking the same characters over and over again. I'm giving her a little bow on her back, because I can. Oh, my music got so loud. I figured I would get copyright claimed for literally any of the music I'm playing in here, but I'm not getting paid for any of this, so. Also, my reel that got copyright striked actually is probably my most viewed reel. Maybe I'll pick something a little streamer friendly. Skipping the song just because I like this one better. So, get right. Don't worry, I like Tally Hall, just not enough. Also, I do kind of hate her shoes. Like, the weird, like, sock things. Very stupid. Give her clown shoes, bro. I get she's more jester. Give her clown shoes. Also, I always love it when people give her little, like, leg warmers. I think that's always so cute. I have to think about where her fingers would be. The bow doesn't really go. I need to add like a bow somewhere else, but can't even tell if that's good, bro. Oh, maybe her leg's a little long. What the heck? I played a random playlist, so half the songs are like just okay. See, so she has little bows on her toes, too. I don't know, maybe that's cute. I don't know why I resorted to just drawing Pomni, and all else fails, I mean... I mean, she's just so TuneCore. I mean, what do you want me to do? Love a good tune. Actually, did not remove the love of tunes from my heart ever. Oh, what do you guys think is gonna happen in that last episode? Or I guess not last episode, but next episode. This is controversial, maybe, but I kind of hope that Jax does not get a redemption arc. I kind of think, I don't know, I'd be interested to see him kind of utterly crumble. Maybe that's super terrible of me, but I don't know, I'm interested. Mostly because last time, when I was watching the last episode, the one kind of where it felt like everything went down, I was really impressed with how, first of all, how just real and, like, raw the characters felt for a show that, I gotta be honest, I kind of felt like the characters were a little over-dramatized. And second, I had really gone through, like, something oddly similar with, like, I don't know, like, I had met people with a very similar personality as Jax, like, super similar, like, almost to a T. And, like, I get he's kind of, like, I don't know, like, I get he's almost like, this sounds, maybe this is too niche. It's kind of like Tumblr sexy man bait. I don't know, maybe I'm assuming, but he definitely has a very certain kind of, you know, tropey, like a little trope, that he fills for the show, and I just, like, of the last episode, I just was watching it, and I was like, I know people who act like this. Like, I know real people who act like this, who, like, and it's not, like, there's not like an outcome in which they become like they break down and are like, okay, this is me, like I'm actually just, oh, my water bottle fell, sorry. I'm like, oh, this is me, I'm actually just really, really struggling, and it's, and that's the real me. It's like, no, like sometimes, like, I don't know, sometimes people are just jerks and they actually just don't have the capacity to feel. And like having to navigate that as somebody who does really care feels always really, really strange and always just like a little bit out of place. Um, Also super fascinating because that was something I feel like I just went through not too long ago, or at least that I've gone through before. I think everyone's gonna escape because the mannequin found the exit. That would be fascinating, honestly. That, and in the end, that the mannequin found the exit. Because you're right, that little mannequin has been like popping up a little bit everywhere. Um, it'd be so strange. Like, in the end, none of them found the exit. It was. I wonder. People always are like, oh, Kinger is totally able. Kinger is totally able. Bro, what if the mannequin is able? Huh? What if Abel's been so dwindled down to like a husk of like a nothing that he's like an NPC at that point? I think maybe Kinger knows. Maybe Kinger was like an employee. Kinger knows something. I know that. I definitely think Kinger knows something. I need to go back. Every time a new episode comes out, I do go back and watch all the other ones. Just I don't know. I just gotta. I'll be like refresh on like little things. Sometimes I wonder if people read too much into it. I don't know. Kind of feels like a bit of a FNAF situation where like, people, I know a big thing people have been doing is like picking apart, um, that like weird intermission kind of sequence that happened that one time. People are like, oh, this represents this and this represents this, and I'm like, I don't know how much of that is just like for style and how much of that is actually something I need to be paying attention to, you know? Like how much of that is just like, oh, this was a cool thing we did, you know? I don't know, maybe it all means something. I am not a very interesting, yapper. No. I always find it hard to find stuff to talk about on streams. To give her a little nose. My heart wants to, but I feel like that takes away from. I definitely have always wanted to make like a good like weird core dream, you know, kind of circus clown story just once, you know. I feel like I'm so obsessed with the aesthetic, and I feel like everything I've done like clown related just has never really stuck. I feel like one of these days I'm gonna make it work. Oh, she's just so fun to draw, bro. Now, what if... Maybe this is kind of wild of me, but I always never particularly like when people draw Jax fuzzy. This sounds super weird, but I have this like idea of the circus in my head of like how it's rendered, kind of almost like old CGI, and how it's supposed to look just a little bit janky. That like that is actually how it looks, like in a really odd way. The show is in realism, because like I imagine like if he was there and he was an actual just polygon digital avatar, he probably wouldn't have a whole bunch of fur physics. He probably would just be a smooth guy. So I just imagine him feeling like a giant rubber ball. I don't know. I like that. I like when stupid guys are like rubber balls. No! Oh, just kidding. I love, I love hooded eyes. I love stupid guys. No, I never really have a lot of issues with Jax's design. It was kind of boring at first, but I think it just gets the job done now. Rabbit Man is right. Stupid Rabbit Man. Huh. Dealing with my music has been a full-time job. Anyway. People do a lot of clown versions of him, but I mean they're all in the circus, so I guess. I don't. This sounds super stupid. I don't like the ones that give him a shirt because he's giving like old like Oswald, where he kind of looked like a little bit homeless. So, I don't know, and he's kind of giving that like Raggedy Rabbit kind of stereotype. I do like this. Oh, thank you, my boppin' music. I actually just found a clown playlist on YouTube, and this is this. I will credit it down in my description once the live is over, because go support your fellow clowns, you know? cool. You know? I know you. I do want just multiple gloves. Peak rubber hose. Also, grown very fond of characters who are just like shapes. Big fan of shapes. Guys who are just shapes, you know? Every character deserves to have little pie eyes. Without fail. Oh. Well, I'm already worn out. I fear I am actually literally going to end the stream here. I know I haven't probably done a whole lot or like talked a whole lot, but it was nice just getting back into the swing of things. I hope to do this more often and to make it more interesting. I know this one was kind of boring, I'm sure. I didn't do a whole lot of talking, and I actually had no projects I was working on. I'm actually just drawing digital circus characters, but whatever. Hopefully next time I'll have some more time to like prepare and I don't know, maybe have a cup of coffee. But yeah, if you want to hear more from me, go check out my Instagram. If you want a Christmas commission, I'm clearly working super long and hard on those. So give those a gander. Those close the 23rd, so you have a little bit of time, but obviously I have quite the queue racking up, so the longer you wait, the longer you will have to wait on the other side as well, I guess. But yeah, thanks to anyone who showed up. Pretty chill stream, but thanks anyway. Hope to do more of this, and hope to see you guys around.